This will be a tough pill to swallow, so sit tight. The root of sales anxiety is attachment. It's thinking it's your job to get everybody to like you so that everybody buys from you. Perhaps you can't let it go because you feel that attachment. You feel that if you let go that attachment, you're going to lose. You're going to miss on your goals. When you have sales anxiety, you're attaching your self-worth to an outside incentive. The sale, the pitch, the close. So if you don't get it, if you don't get the pitch, the sale, the close, you become anxious. But I've got news. I will tell you how to change that. This mindset shift is small, but it'll go a long way. Stop assuming that everybody needs what you sell or what you offer in general. You don't control people. You don't control how they interpret your message, how they see you, how they see your outreach, the messages you send to them, the calls, how they hear your calls. All that you control is the actual effort that you put in, the calls that you make, the number of messages that you send, how accurate and how much they speak to your ICP. All that you control is your effort. What you say, and most importantly, how you say it, is what you can control. There is a certain delight in sales that all entrepreneurs get to experience, but this joy of sales only happens when you acknowledge you're not in control. You can't control the outcome. Your self worth has nothing to do with the result, only with your effort. This is what I want to talk to you about today because I see that many people, many entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, and creators, when they start to do sales, they worry so much about the sale because they've never done sales in their life. And that is normal. It's normal, of course, that we get anxious about sales and that we want to make the sale and to make money and sell all that we can, but we can't really control that. All that we can control is who we're selling to, how we're selling, and how good we are, how good our skill is, how we trade it, how confident we feel in ourselves, and our mindset. And that mindset might be perhaps the most important thing when it comes to sales. Because in sales, what you're doing is a transfer of belief. You are educated about your customer's problem and you know that you have a solution and you believe in that solution and you have to get your customer to believe in it. It doesn't mean tricky, using tricks or tricking them into it or talking them into doing something. It doesn't mean necessarily convincing, although there is some convincing in sales. It means more transferring your own belief that you think, that you know that product X and Y are going to work for this person, for his problem, for her struggles, to solve them because you've done it a lot of times, because you've solved those problems for many people with this method. That is all there is to sales. That is the belief that you need to transfer to your own customers when you do sales. How do you approach transferring that belief? It starts with the mindset. If you're in the mindset of, I don't feel enough, I don't know how to talk to this person, I don't know what I'm doing talking with this person, I don't know why I'm here, your sale will not go through. You will unlikely close. You first need to start with your own conviction, with how you approach your own mindset, so that the mindset of your customer becomes similar. If your mindset, on the other hand, is I am enough, I have equal business stature here because I know a lot about my customers' problems, more than them, and I can educate them on their own problems, show them that I understand them, make them feel understood, and tell them how to solve them. They are going to trust me, like my past customers have trusted me. What to do if you have never done sales and you don't have that proof is something that we will talk about in a different video. But today I want you to understand this in theory. The theory behind a successful sales is just a transfer of belief because you trust yourself and you make your customers trust you because you actually have the right solution. This all starts with the right solution, but we're not going to touch on product now. We're going to touch on how you trust yourself so you get your customers to trust you. Imagine that you are talking with somebody who wants to lose weight because they are overweight and they have a goal of losing 10 kilograms. They probably have had this goal and this thing in mind for a while. They have educated themselves on how to lose that weight, what they would have to do, how they would have to do it, and have probably watched infinite videos online because that is what people do today. You, on the other hand, are a person who knows exactly what they need to do and have done it with other people in the past. Maybe you're a personal trainer who is doing your own sales and you're selling your training programs to people who want to lose weight. And maybe you get on a call with this person and this person is insecure about you, not about their goal. They know it's possible. They've seen 1,000 people lose weight in their life, but they feel insecure about you. How are you going to approach that so that that person trusts you by the end of the call? Keep in mind that they have probably seen endless videos about you, your content, whatever it is that you put out there. Because if you're a person selling coaching programs on how to lose weight, you probably have some identity out there. You're not just a random and a stranger, an online stranger. So, take into account that this person has seen this. What would be the first thing that you ask them? It would be, what I would do is ask them, what do you know about me? What do you know I do? And then they would answer. And with that, that's a great starting point to take control over the rest of the conversation with your prospect. Because now you know exactly how they have educated themselves about you and what is relevant for you to add and what is not relevant for you to add. So, the next thing that you want to do is, in order to overcome this anxiety of being talking with your prospects, is asking a lot about them, making the conversation about them. Because when you feel anxiety, it's because you feel somebody is looking at you, that everybody is considering each word about you. And that is not true. And even if it's not true, we still feel it. And the best way to change that is to redirect the focus of the conversation to the other person. So you do that by saying like, "Oh, so how long have you been struggling with your weight? Why is it really that you want to lose weight? Is it because you want to gain better health, or because you want to be a role model, a healthy role model for your family, or because you're trying to be more active and run marathons and obviously you can't run as well with extra weight on you? What is the real reason?" If they answer something like, "Because I want to be healthier," that is a great reason and a very valid one. But there is something else deeper than that. You're going to have to keep digging. They want to be healthier, probably a little for themselves, but also because they love other people and they care about their family and they want to be longer time with them, longer years in terms of how long their life is, and they want to be able to spend quality time with them. You just feel better when you're healthier. Ultimately, people who are looking solutions in fitness and health want to feel good. They want to enjoy life, look good, and feel good about themselves. And that's where you want to go in your conversation. By this point of the conversation, you shouldn't feel anxious anymore. You should be aware of how deep you are connecting with this person that is actually make them get intimate in some way with you. They're telling you they're struggling with something so basic as their weight, so vital to a person, so obvious and apparent as their weight, and they're telling you the exact reasons why they want to change it. They're opening up to you, showing you their problems, and now you have the responsibility of doing your best work to help them. And you know what? You're gonna get paid for that, which is amazing. We're gonna get to that later. But for now, think about it this way. Why would you be anxious? This person is opening up to you and telling you their struggles. The focus is not you now, it is on them. When you know their true reasons for all of this.